Hey guys, the Last Game Hunter, and I'm back for that Sony PlayStation Classic Part 2 follow-up. I was all hyped about this thing. I wanted to buy one. I was so excited. And, I mean, guys, what happened? Look at this, the hype. And you were just like, wow. Really? What could go wrong? I mean, they had it. They were finally going to answer to the classic market. Someone had to be another classic producer, and they were it, right? So guys, what did happen? I mean, this unit was hyped to no end. It was looking pretty cool. I myself was going ecstatic for it, and I don't even like Sony. So that was pretty cool. But there was nostalgia in it for me because it was the one console that I did enjoy. But what happened? So, watching a few videos and looking around and seeing what was going on, it was $130 in Canada, and I believe $99.99 or whatever it was in the United States. For the game lineup, it had 20 games. Most of it was lousy. It was like Sony was lazy and put no effort into this. And then to hear reviews that it's laggy, and it doesn't perform as well as the original console did, and so on and so forth. Which I do not know because I've never played one. So I can't judge that yet. But there's going to be a part 3 to this video. Because I am going to try this. Because in the last few days, I didn't find they were very valuable. There was no value in it at $129. Especially $130 when I could get a Nintendo for $79 or $99 for a Super NES Classic. I thought this was terrible. But they answered. Sony knows that they lost this. This is done for them. They do not have any savings grace on this product whatsoever. All these talks about modding them and adding games to it and so on and so forth. And maybe that will be a part 4. But right now in this video, I want to see this thing. I want to see this thing for what it is. Is it worth what I purchased just for the nostalgia, the feel? So, let's open one up. So guys, like I said, I picked one up, $79.99 at a Best Buy. So bestbuy.ca. I'm guessing bestbuy.com will have them as well, and they're probably in the $50 range, which would probably be about right for our dollar exchange. Now, the 20 games included in this is Battle Arena Toshiden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube. Never heard of it. Jumping Flash. I personally never heard of it. Metal Gear Solid. Okay, that was a pretty cool title on this console. Now, going back, Destruction Derby. That's one of the games that got me to want to play this console. So, right off the bat, I'm happy that the one game that would have truly made me want this console is on here. Then you have Mr. Driller. Looks like a Tetris ripoff. Who cares? Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. It's on every console. Rayman. It's okay. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Alright, might be cool. Revelations Persona. Never played it. Don't think it's my kind of game. Now here's where I got upset. Ridge Racer Type 4. Come on! I would have rathered Ridge Racer or Ridge Racer 2. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Ooh. Siphon Filter. Tekken 3. Okay. But the thing that made this console was Tekken 2. Weird. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I guess it shows off a bit of a shooter. I would have rather Doom or Duke Nukem. Twisted Metal. Okay, so now we have the 2 games that would have helped make me buy this console. Wild Arms. Never heard of it. So guys, out of 20 games, I can say that there's 2 on here that I would be happy to play. Now, for $79, was that worth it? Oh, hells no. I wanted it for the nostalgia. I wanted to break one open and see what it looks like. And I said, let's do it. Now, the mod scene, which I'm not going to get into right now, is probably one of the reasons why I decided to make this purchase. I was completely not wanting to do this. I did not want anything to do with the new PlayStation Classic. I've seen RGT85, I've seen Metal Jesus, I've seen everybody, from canceling their orders to playing them and going, what the hell? I know you guys have probably seen unboxing videos on this product already, and that's cool. I'm going to unbox it because I've never seen one. I've never bothered to watch an unboxing video on it. I've just, watched the review, what people thought of it, and so on. So I want a hands-on. So that's what this video is about today. I want to take a look at this thing. Did I waste my money just on the nostalgia part of it? How cool is this thing? Was it worth 80 bucks? Found my knife again. So let's break this seal. Almost breaks my heart breaking seals. I don't like this sticker at all. May I add, these stickers almost look like they were used, like they're just horrible. I also read somewhere that these things may not have even been Sony to begin with, it's just licensed. If you guys think that's true or you know it's true, comment below, because I'd like to know that. Did Sony actually make this? Or was it just something they threw together and they were lazy? Now, and threw their name on it, like Sony or like Sega was going to do, and now they're making their own console, which is really cool. Thanks to my viewers, I did not know this because I was so upset I didn't follow through watching what was going on with the Sega Mini. So now I'm happy. Also, apparently the emulation that this thing runs on is a PC emulator that was free. Sony didn't even develop it. This isn't even like a, what I would have thought was, hey, PlayStation tiny down modded hardware. But no, this is just an emulator. So let's break the box open. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Kind of like my VR glasses, right? Or the VR had that little flap thing. So maybe Sony did the packaging. Get out. There we go. So the box is the box. Kind of cool if you just want to put it up on the shelf. Again, I like to say what I always like to say, it's a box in a box. It's a box in a box in a box. Never got to say that before. Okay, so to start we have the PlayStation Manual, which is the PlayStation Classic Instruction Manual. Because nobody would know how to hook up their PlayStation today. Let's open the box. The moment of truth. The reason why I bought this. Well, let's open it up. All right. Does the lid open? No. Didn't expect it to. So your power button, open button. The open button's actually a button. I don't know what it does, but maybe it's like a menu. Oh wait, no. We have a reset. So maybe the open button's a menu button. I'll find that out later. I was right. I had some viewers tell me I was wrong, but I said it was 2 USB ports, and they are just 2 USB ports. So that's kind of cool. That helps me out on the whole modding idea. So you got your USB power, you got your HDMI, that just looks as well, and you have your 2 ports, your open, power, reset. The look and feel of it is actually kind of nice. I like the foam feedy things they put on, so it's not going to scratch my desk. That's a good thing, because I'll be very mad, because it's not like I haven't scratched it a million times. But that's cool. It does have a nice feel to it, and I'm going to say it's probably bang on with the size of a Nintendo Classic. Almost like maybe they're using the same hardware. Maybe that's another video. Okay, so what do we have? We have the HDMI cable, USB to USB for the power. Are you kidding me? For 130 bucks, now 79, they didn't even include a power brick? Seriously? And they expected this to be a busting sale? So we have 2 controllers, which is really good. Trying to keep that box. Let's see. You know what, guys? They actually feel like the original controllers. They really do. They have the feel, the durability, everything of the original controllers. They do actually feel like it. I'm very impressed with that. Now, that's one thing. And of course, here's the console up close or closer, just in case you guys, haven't seen them before. Another mistake, they should have had the 2nd generation pads, because this kind of narrows down what this system can actually play. Even if you're doing mods, you're still going to be limited to certain games. Like, there's certain games that just needed those sticks. So, I don't know what they were thinking. I think this is where they made their biggest mistake. It should have been, if they wanted to have the nostalgia of the whole thing, should have one of these, which is actually smaller than the original too, may I add. Now that I think about it. It looks smaller. Or maybe I'm just wrong. But they should have one of these and the DualShock as well. That would have just, I know when we're thinking about the grand scheme of things, they were not looking at people modifying the unit. But at that point in time when they showed you this in a video, they were already telling you, haha. But seriously, when you seen the video and you seen this, that kind of changed things a little. We can all admit that. Because then we all knew right there and then that this system was very limited on what they were going to install on it. Then the emulation, with poor emulation from what we read, added to the cake. So the reviews went out, people read them or watched them, and sales went. So Sony did nothing but what they could do. And that was drop the price to $79. Or $50 in the US. Pretty sure it'd be about $50. So guys, I just wanted to put in my 2 cents. I find the hardware, feel, and finish is beautiful. I do. I really do. I think this is great for my shelf. I think this will look awesome next to an NES Classic or whatever if you're going to go have that classic collection look, because it's kind of cool. And the nostalgia of it. Now, if Destruction Derby doesn't play the way I want it to play, I'm going to want to throw this at the wall. So guys, in the next video, I'm going to put this to the test. I'm going to put it through the ringers. And we're going to try what is built in, how this system runs, versus how the game would run on the original console. So I'll only be able to test games that I actually have, so I can do a side-by-side comparison. So I know that if Destruction Derby, which I thoroughly enjoy, it's one of my top 5 games for this console. And why didn't they put Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on it? Anyway, we'll get into that later. But, video 3, I'll put this through the ringers, and you'll truly have my thoughts on what this thing can and can't do. And if you're a hardcore gamer, should you still buy it? If you're a softcore gamer, and you just want to play the original games again, and the game lineup on it is great and you don't want to mod it, I'll let you know. Is it really that bad? So guys, till next time, I'd like to say game over, but it's all fun and games.